Hello and welcome to the stream. I can't sing. Welcome to the stream. More Wargroove. More. I think I said this the past 3 streams. Shorter stream today. Yeah. So the idea is just to do this one map and see what's coming next. The last time we streamed, or I streamed, I stream, we'll stream. We ended up going for a while because the map was just so big. In this case, it's not really that large. So it is okay. The idea we're gonna go for is like this. I'm hoping this map isn't too bad. There is giant. I don't know if it will receive help. I'm doubting it. But I'm just going to enter here and see what they do.
I won't fail.
Just looking good. Don't move everyone, preferably. Okay. 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 I think making sure we don't lose any units is good.
I won't hold back.
Nice. Okay. It's just what we need. Let's go there. I don't know what a good score is here. That's okay. I think that's their death. Good. I'm learning. Sure. Get the crit. Three, one, two, three. Nope. Ah.
I won't fail!
Yes. Ah. Okay. Slow and steady. Crit's bad. I think if that's a crit. No, it's not. I would have been dead, I think. Soldiers is just that weak. It's kind of surprising.
I won't fail!
We only have this much gold. Can I attack? I'm drinking black tea. Not much of a tea person. Just to be frank. Like this. But yeah, I'm not much of a tea person. If I wanted to, basically, I went essentially cold turkey on drinking soda for the most part. Besides going out. But it can be a little... I mean, I was drinking like, what, 20 sodas a week? Some absurd number. So to go from that to none is a tall task. So finding anything is nice. That's not water. Even though I do like water. I'm not one of those people who are like, water doesn't taste like anything. Water does taste like something. I don't know what water people are drinking that doesn't taste. I mean, I guess in comparison to Coca-Cola, I guess it doesn't taste like much. But that's like comparing... I don't know. I mean, it's literally comparing soda to water. Like, let's dump a bunch of sugar in this thing. I can't believe it. Well, I could have just used crit. Whatever. I'm gonna get fancy about it.
None shall fall while I still stand. Healing aura.
Inspire makes it so we do another turn, right? Oh, 20 turns. Wow. I didn't know it was that many. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Greetings.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Let's pull back. You pull back. Oh. Jenga. Okay, that's enough.
Brace yourself.
Rise from your grave.
Oh boy. Oh no. Let's make sure that their archers are not dead, but not able to hurt me. All that much. Okay.
By my hand, rise.
Does he just... No, he just infinitely does it. That's great. Okay, cool. Damn it. You can hit any of them, right? Okay. Let me pull you back. $17. How about we just kill everything behind the giant? Okay. Do this.
I won't fail.
Damn it. Ah. Damn it. You need to move. No, that's okay. Okay. One heal, 2 more.
Rise from your grave.
Careful once it gets low. Gets a crit. Hmm. Da-da.
I won't hold back!
Then we...
I'm here to help! Healing aura!
Okay. Now let's make sure these pikemen aren't doing hot. Because of their current conditions pretty strong. Okay.
Rise from your grave.
I guess I can just barrage them.
I won't hold back!
But yeah, I'm not typically a tea drinker. So I'm drinking black tea and it's like, oh, tea. I'm not used to this. Dogs go. I think the worst part about drinking so much soda, besides the fact it's not good for your teeth, is that all other drinks, I mean, it's kind of the problem of like people who drink so much soda. It's a lot harder to drink water. Which sounds silly, but like, if everything you drink is super sweet, right? Oh boy. And drinking something that isn't sweet
Rise from your grave.
is harder. At least it was for me. I was very surprised that I could go basically cold turkey. Man, Caesar is getting jumped. I don't know if Mercia has her ult yet. Oh, she does. I think this should work. Yes. So do this. Then this. Just take care of all these. So I'll just use the archers.
I won't hold back!
Okay. But yeah, this black tea is it Tajava or Tahava? I don't know. But it's one of the twist off tops. Just something picked up. Because I wanted something that wasn't water to drink. At this point, I've drank so much water. And, I had definitely not drinking. I don't know if tea is an acquired taste, or it's just I need to reacquire a taste. That being, soda. This map's not too bad. You know, I'm pretty sure we just need to... Let's see. Let's actually do this. So I can get the crit on the second one. Okay, and then you go up here. Do that. Wow, the flank, it worked. Why does it feel like you can't move very far? Caesar's the only good part of the game.
Fall while I still stand.
That's my hot take.
Healing aura.
Right, yeah, I don't know if tea is an acquired taste or I need to deacquire sugar addiction. Probably more of the latter. It's not like I dislike tea. I actually have tea leaves in my apartment, but I've just like never used them. I actually want to use my archers around Caesar so I can get 2 shots. Kind of feels like in this game that the swordsman, like the infantry, is kind of worthless. I don't know if that was on purpose. I only now realize one of the other flaws of their design change is that in Advanced Wars, things like the like production buildings, and just buildings in general, or your economy and your unit production, can only be taken by infantry units. But there was only 2 infantry units in the entire army, and that was infantry and mech, like mechanized infantry. Infantry could move fast, while mechanized infantry were slow, quite a bit slower, but stronger. Because infantry themselves weren't very good at, well, much of anything, to be honest. What? I think there's flavor? Oh. And so when you were taking things, you had to have infantry or mechanized infantry in order to take buildings. Otherwise, you literally couldn't destroy them, and you can't capture them. And so they're necessary. In this game, there's so many infantry units. Like, some of the strongest units are infantry units. Well, actually, no. Technically, the strongest units aren't infantry units. Let's just do this. It's probably gonna do a cutscene, they're all gonna converge.
Vander.
Oh. But yeah, in Advanced Wars, those were the only 2 infantry units, which means you had to build them even though they were, like, strategically weak. Like, if you have an infantry, you're not... it's not taking anything other than infantry. Because the tank rolls by it, it doesn't do anything. Mechanized infantry could do damage.
Rise from your grave.
And because it could do damage, it was more strategically, it was more expensive, but it's also more strategically worth it. Basically, it's like the soldier and the pikeman in this game. Because the soldier in this game, even with the crit, like, ability it has, there's not really a reason to use it. You know?
I'll save you all. Healing aura.
So you're just going to be building pikemen, because pikemen have a great crit thing, and soldiers only crit when they're next to the leader. Which is far harder than it sounds, even though it's pretty similar to the pikemen. The pikemen are also just stronger, and also anti-cavalry. And so that's kind of like the mechanized thing. I do think they're slower, just like the mechanized. Let me see. Yes. But in this case, it's 4. I think mechanized was only 2, so they're a lot slower. And so that made a big difference too, is that the regular infantry was just like this game, or actually even weirder, the pikemen in this game are even cheaper than the mechanized infantry in Advanced Wars. Even though I think they're even better? Because I think in Advanced Wars, the mechanized infantry weren't really much of a counter, rather other than to light, like, recon vehicles, like the recon unit, which is kind of like the dog. Probably stronger than the dog. The dog is like a light recon unit, a light recon unit. They're also good against like the helicopters and other like smaller, but because their movement was so slow, they couldn't really get a jump on anyone unless they were in the mountains. But then that's a new thing, is like they can be in the mountains and they can shoot things. In this game, there's so much infantry that one large portion of your army, some of which are some of the strongest units in the game, like the pikemen, are really good at pushing things. The alchemists are absurd, it seems like, because they can heal. They're super strong anti-air, and they're also just like glass cannons, and so you kind of need them because they're the only, besides the ballista, but the ballista's, oh, okay, okay, crit is a big factor in this game because it basically means you can nearly one-shot or one-shot a lot of units. The alchemist crit is insane because the alchemist is already a glass cannon, right? So combine that. So combine that with the fact that their crit condition is so easy or general. All they need to do is be at
Rise from your grave.
3 defense or higher, and they'll crit. And they're a glass cannon, so they do just so much damage. And since they're also anti-air, they will just eviscerate air units. Versus some other units, like, I like cavalry in this game because there are so many infantry units, but one, the counter to cavalry is pikemen, which are cheap and very common. And because they're cheap and very common, the knights don't feel great. Not only that, but the knight's crit condition is kind of hard to get. It seems more likely that you'll get it. You'll get it fighting a building, rather than anything else. Because that's most of the time what I actually hit when it comes to
Brace yourself.
that's fine. I don't think they're gonna be very useful.
By my hand, rise.
This might be dead. Uh-oh. Goodbye, knight. It's okay. Because the knight feels like it should be the tank equivalent, but they just kind of get eviscerated. I've also noticed that there weren't that many Fog of War missions, which is interesting. Let me see. Da, 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 da. Let's do this. And let's do this. Okay. Let's just start mopping. this.
I won't hold back!
Okay, maximum value. I think it should be okay to leave that one alive. Okay. Okie dokie. But yeah, because of the balance in Advanced Wars, we were forced to build infantry units, even if they were not a good option, basically. Like, they were the only option. So if your opponent was spamming bombers, it didn't matter. You still had to build infantry to take buildings.
Rise from your grave.
In this game, you can still build infantry while building units that counter the opponent. Let's see if I can... Let me see. Oops. I'm gonna have to heal her. Like an idiot. Let's do that. Oh well. So yeah, so like, and that and the enemy couldn't mess with your econ without getting infantry on the ground and taking things. So if they were just buying bombers, it's like, yeah, you can kill my armies, but you won't affect the amount of money I make, which means I can just counter you now.
I'll save you all. Healing aura.
Dum, 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 dum. Huh. Okay. Here, let me see.
Brace yourself.
It'd be really funny if we take him out like this. What? He's just... okay.
This ends now.
This is not the end! Very well.
It's over.
Sigrid?
No! How foolish.
Traitor!
Huh?
What? You are nothing!
What?
Mortals die so easily.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Yes.
How did he think we Cherry starting the war?
My queen! Yes. Yes.
Let's go.
Classic, classic. What is it called? Oh, it's like the RPG, the real final boss.
Dad, what?
My queen.
Ugh. Feels so disjointed. Because the last mission felt like the last mission, right? Oh, is it an even fight? That's odd. I think it actually might be. Let's see, actually. No, it's... just skewed. It's more even than it usually is. That's for sure. Okay, that is it for today. It's an actually short stream today. Hopefully I have more energy next time. But yeah, on Friday, 7 p.m. PDT instead of today's 8 for a full stream where we so I think there's a mission after this, and then I think there's another mission after that, which is really disjointed. This like quote-unquote climax is long, overly long. Hopefully we should get through most of it. Cross my fingers. But thanks for coming by, anyone who did, and checking it out. We're almost there. I will be very happy when we are there. We still need to have a conversation about skeletons and how they work. Or how they could work. Which gets into the shenanigans of magic and magic mechanics. And how it breaks everything once you start thinking about it. But yeah, thank you for coming by if you did, and have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you on Friday. Ta-ta!